It's so big. I gotta be careful though, like it doesn't block the other stuff. Um, anyway, we'll fix that in a second. In the 12 o'clock position as the purple Terran, we do have NB's TerrOr, and in the 8 o'clock position as the blue Zerg, we do have Bakryu, the current king and the kill leader with 2 kills, taking down the first 2 games of this King of the Hill tournament. Let me just say a huge thanks to UED Gaming for sponsoring this tournament. We have a nice $100 prize pool. $60 will go to the person with the most kills, and $40 will go to the last king, the final surviving king of the day. So yeah, you guys should go check out their website, show them some love, tell them they're awesome, send them nudes, all that good stuff. Meanwhile, I will fix the colors. Excellent. Looks like Baku's Overlord is scouting in the wrong direction. Counterclockwise, I think, is the correct direction on this map. And he's actually going to drone scout as well on 9, which is very interesting, because TerrOr's style... Actually, TerrOr has a very unique TVZ build, at least from what I've seen of him recently, which is he opens very standard. He does a 1-Rax FE. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen him cheese, so I really think this... Where the heck is this guy going? Okay, now he's going in the right direction. I really think this drone scout is unnecessary. I mean, you know, Baku does want to be safe, but against a player like TerrOr, I think you can kind of just assume that he's going to 1-Rax FE. I mean, what TerrOr does is he goes for 1-Rax FE, and then he gets his gas, and he gets a relatively quick factory, but he's not actually going mech. What he does is he goes bio, but he makes like 4 or 5 vultures off of 1 factory, and he tries to hit this timing right before Mutalisks pop for the Zerg, where he just runs 4 vultures into your base, and your mutas have like just started making, so your drones are completely defenseless, and then and he does some harassment with that. Now, unfortunately, well, I guess unfortunately for TerrOr, from all the times I've seen him do it so far, it's been kind of, you know, not very effective. I mean, you know, he's killed a few drones here and there, but on the whole, I'm really not sure how I like the build, because of course it does then make you, you know, reduce your medic marine count for when the Mutalisks do arrive at your base. So unless you do a significant amount of damage, you're going to be in a pretty tough spot against the mutas. Meanwhile, it looks like TerrOr actually did a double scout here with 2 SCVs. Anyway, looks like no gas yet, so I would assume it's just going to be a standard 3-hatch build from Bakryu. And looks like it is just going to be a 1-Rax FE from TerrOr. Jesus, I thought this was like a hatchery. Oh my god. Oh. Seriously, guys, I thought that like that pterodactyl skeleton was Baku making a hatchery in TerrOr's main. I was about to like freak out. Anyway, there's the 3rd hatchery, and I actually didn't. Well, let me actually finish my overlay thing for most kills. So, Bakryu 2 kills. Yeah. All right. Cool. Is that good, guys? Is that kind of okay? I'm like trying to get it nice. I hope I'm not missing like an insane link run by in the game or something. Okay, I think it's fine. Anyway, looks like we do have a a bunch of links somehow like spaced really evenly running through the map. I actually have no idea how this happened, but well, there they go. Bakryu, no lair just yet. He doesn't have the 100 gas. The command center is about to finish. Some SCV's transferring. There's the fast gas I was talking about. Is he going to make a factory with his first 100 gas? Is it going to be the factory? Oh, you guys want more game volume? I can do that. I can do that. And yes, there is the factory. I know it's off by a pixel. I can't really fix that. Actually, you know what? Let me just delete this one, and then like add things to this one so everything's lined up. Bakryu 2 kills. And that should be good. There's the lair, the SCV I believe will see that. And there's a second gas for Bakuryu. Boop, 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 boop. So I can't actually make it smaller than that. So I hope it's fine. Pum 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 pum. Second barracks going down. So it looks like TerrOr is in fact going to do what I predicted, which is excellent. You see that's the mark of a good player. You know, a good player is not determined by his APM, you know, by his crazy strategies, by his multitask, none of those things. A good player always tries to make the caster look good. That's right. That is the mark of a truly great player. So, yeah, that's a tip for all you guys listening, all you know, high-level players. It's all about me. It's all about making me look smart. That's right. Engineering bay going down in the back. It's in like a funny position. Look at that. It's like nested right in the in the minerals. And yep, there is Vulture Speed with Vultures. So TerrOr is going to be going for this run by. Now, let's see if he can hit the timing. Spire is about halfway done. He'll probably go with 4, I think. And hopefully speed will be done just in time for the run by. It's actually it's a really close, slim timing that TerrOr seems to have nailed. Even though, you know, it doesn't actually work all the time. So, oh, looks like he's actually just going to leave it inside upgrading there. It's like a really cute position for an engineering bay. Meanwhile, random SCV at the front, I don't know what that was doing out there. And a drone going down to the bottom right to take Bakuryu's third. So the Spire's about to pop. These Vultures have to go soon. Looks like speed is about to finish. Okay, looks like he's actually just going to have 3 in time for the run by. That's fine. No, he is actually making a 4th. And here go the Vultures. Speed has finished. I don't know if that Overlord is in range, and this Overlord will not be because it's moving away. Bakuryu only has 1 sunken at the front, but his mutas are making. I think the mutas will be out in time, and no, looks like where? Okay, no, he is actually going to the main, but oh man, look at this. He's actually going to have like a literal 5-second window to kill as many drones as possible. And no, it looks like he's being a little bit AFK. He's got to regroup the Vultures because they were being dumb, and now he's going to go in. Looks like Bakuryu actually pulling all the drones to block this. And TerrOr's actually just going to run away. So that was completely ineffective. Not ineffective. Ineffective. Ha! That's the word. And that's a nice block with the Hydra Den. Oh, he actually cancels that. I don't know why. Oh, that's actually a second Den. Oh, he just used that just to block. Okay. And it's going to switch that with an Evolution Chamber. And he will keep that. He's going to use that to upgrade Carapace. So yeah, it's not... I don't know. I mean, you know, it's a very interesting build from TerrOr, and the timing seems really crisp, but it just never seems to do very much damage at all. And yeah, see now, look at how small his Medic Marine count is. I actually can't remember who the last Zerg I saw TerrOr play was, but you know that Zerg, I think it might have been Zeke. I don't know why he would be playing Zeke, but anyway, that Zerg just like A-moved into his base with mutas, and then he had like not enough Medic Marine. But it looks like the Vultures are actually going to be annoying here on this base, on this third base. The mutas are going to pull back, but there's no Overlord here to detect these spider mines. It looks like the Vultures will get caught though. Oh nope, Speed Vultures are pretty fast. Speed Vultures are in fact the fastest unit in the game in Brood War. Little fun fact for you guys, a little trivia. Looks like these turrets are like seriously mannering that mineral line. Starport going down. Still making Vultures, no siege tanks. But look at this, only two barracks pumping units. So look at how small the Medic Marine force is. I think this is actually a mistake. He has enough money to build a couple more barracks. He should definitely be doing that soon. Bakuryu morphing his first lurkers. He is getting Carapace, as I said. Also gonna get ranged attack. That's quite unusual. Usually it's melee. It's almost always melee attack. I think Bakuryu might be still thinking about that last game he played against Project and like, hey, you know, Hydra Lurker was pretty good in that game. Let me do it again. And oh, look at this! He gets hit by a mine just as he morphs into a Lurker Egg. One Spider Mine hit does actually kill a Hydralisk. So it looks like he got it into an egg barely in time, but the lurkers I don't think will be in time to stop these Medic Marine. But there are 8 Mutalisks, so if Bakuryu is on top of his Mutamicro, I think he can actually just defend this. No, oh, it looks like there is actually 1 lurker down, so I don't think TerrOr can break this. Oh, but Bakuryu's not paying attention, does lose 1 Muta, taking a lot of shots from the Medic Marine, but as I said, this position, and with that second lurker there, as soon as that burrows, there's no way for TerrOr to bust down that ramp without a siege tank. Third, barracks is going down, and yes, there finally is siege mode. Looks like dropship coming out. Is there any vessel, science facility, rather? Looks like there isn't. By the way, look at this, 3 turrets on each side. I mean, that's quite a few turrets. But, oh, looks like TerrOr just suiciding the Bulgers. But yeah, that's a lot of turrets. But I think given how low his Medic Marine count is, and the fact that, you know, it's kind of annoying to run all the way back into your main to defend, meter rise is quite good. Look at this, there's like a small cliff all around your main. And the main is kind of like facing Bakuryu's base, so I can understand adding a few extra turrets there. But yeah, these 3 lurkers are gonna defend everything easy peasy. Looks like another hatchery going down. So Bakuryu is actually going for Hydra Lurker. I mean, you know, having seen this +1 range attack, you'd kind of expect that, but wow. So Bakuryu kind of doing I don't know if I should call it old school. I mean, you know, Zergs don't really do this anymore. They prefer, especially at pro level, they always prefer the fast hive. But Hydra Lurkman used to be somewhat popular, and I think it's quite cool strategy. Now, the trade-off here is that you get a very strong mid-game army. Hydra Lurk is actually quite effective. It's actually extremely effective against Medic Marine, but you get a very late hive because you're investing so much gas in your Hydra Lurk. So, you know, if the Terran is just going for standard bio with, you know, a couple of siege tanks and vessels, then you'll do quite well. The problem is if Terran actually goes for like 2 factory siege tanks, then there's actually a few too many tanks, and you know, your Hydra Lurk really doesn't do that much. But it looks like there's a few Marines running back here. Only a few Hydras. There are the lurkers. How much stuff can they kill? Looks like they take down the Hydralisks. Are they going to get the Evo Chamber? I think they will, but +1 will finish. And oh, looks like a little bit of a semi-elevator going on here, bringing in a second group of units. And looks like he will take down this Evolution Chamber, but you know, as I said, that's already finished upgrading. 1-1 Hydra Lurk against 1-0 Marines, but you see, Bakuryu needs to go in with the Hydras and Lurkers together. The Hydras by themselves are actually terrible against Medic Marine. Looks like TerrOr actually going for the Spire that was a little bit too close to the Lurkers, now going for the pool, but Bakuryu, nice focus firing on the individual Marines. But look at this, look at how effective the Marines are against the Hydras. And that's actually what you need to do. If you actually spread your fire with the Hydralisks, the medics actually heal faster than the Hydras can kill the Marines. You do need to target fire individual Marines if you're doing this. And look at this, TerrOr with his characteristic circle of SCVs around the main command center. Let's see actually how many he ends up having. Looks like he's on 7 so far, idle SCVs. But he's moving out now with his army. Not so scary of an army. There are 3 siege tanks, but 1 vessel, just a couple of medics. Looks like adding a few more barracks as well. The money is nice and low here, and he does have a lot of SCVs, so doing a decent job. It looks like it's actually... Oh my god, look at this! That's actually a fake drop, I think. Is that a fake drop? I assume that's a fake dropship because he's pushing with his main army, so he wants Bakuryu to actually pull back all of the units into the main. Looks like Bakuryu actually just got scared that this base would get taken out, so he's sent all his drones down to the bottom right instead. I mean, he's taking his hatchery. That's a little bit brave to be taking that with no defiler and like 3 lurkers here. If they run up into the mines, they'll all die. Now Bakuryu is making a lot of lurkers, but